I'm your host, Davida Shensky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a daily basis. Our purpose here is to talk about mental health, lifestyle, and all the things that can help you reach personal success, and that's mindset and everything that goes along with it. Today's presentation is titled Six Ways to Help You Recover from Last Year's Burnout and Achieve Your 2023 Resolutions. As the new year begins, most of us have a set goals and accomplishments we wish to achieve throughout the year. However, some of us are still haunted by the stress from the previous year due to the need to accomplish a lot before the year ends. Pressure can build, and consequently, we can experience some levels of burnout. In an era where overworking and not getting sufficient rest is typically viewed as a success, we are likely to fall into this trap until we reach a breaking point. Sadly, carrying this burnout into the new year can be detrimental, getting in the way of us achieving goals that we have set for ourselves. Therefore, it is essential to address burnout before it is too late. But first things first. What is burnout? And let's think about it. When you are doing everything to get your business off the ground, you're wearing all the hats. Therefore, you're doing the things that you don't like to do as well as the things that you do like to do. And that can lead to burnout. Burnout refers to the state of chronic physical and emotional exhaustion that can also result in stress. It is associated with feeling overwhelmed, emotionally and physically drained, and having difficulties meeting deadlines and commitments. Burnout can be either from one's professional or personal life. Work commitments can overtake one's life, resulting in poor work life balance. Moreover, things like poor time management and procrastination can also enhance burnout. Early signs of burnout include constantly feeling tired and exhausted, feeling unappreciated, spending a lot of time on tasks that shouldn't take too long, insomnia, chronic fatigue, lack of productivity, self isolation, detachment, lack of motivation and enjoyment, feeling hopeless, increased irritability. 6 ways to recover from burnout. Limit negative interactions. The kind of people that you interact with plays a huge role towards how you feel in general. When you spend time with negative people who are always complaining, it can also become draining and exhausting for you. Also, over time, your ability to look at and appreciate positive things happens in your life when it diminishes and you find yourself focusing just on the negative things. Find value in what you do. When you have to do the same job or task over and over again, the work you are doing for society and the company. Now, let me say this again. You have to do the same thing or your task over and over again. You might fail to see your value as a team member or the value of the work that you are doing for society or the company at large. You start considering your job just as something you have to do or something that is not part of the bigger picture. This is why you need to look for the value of what it offers. To reduce burnout, you need to take some time off and realize the value of what you are doing. This will help spark the fire of purpose in you. You start realizing that you have a purpose and you are part of a bigger picture. Find balance in your life. We are products of various intersecting spheres of our lives. When we focus on one, the others might lack, thereby creating an imbalance. For instance, when you spend time focusing largely on your social life, your professional life, or your career might start lacking. Your bills will not appreciate this, and it can cause strain and stress. Setting time aside for all of these interacting spheres of our lives means that we will be able to find some sort of balance when one aspect is overwhelming or not going as we would want it to. We will be able to find comfort and assurance in other aspects. For instance, when you have reached a point where you are failing to see your contribution to the company that you work for, and you go on to volunteer, you might be able to find your purpose, that volunteering role. In that volunteering role, take time off with the financial independence, retire early, fire movement on the rise. Some people view taking a break as a waste of time that could otherwise have been used to improve themselves, progress their career, and build more wealth. Due to this belief, working long hours, multiple jobs, and not taking a break from work is normalized, while chasing financial independence and the desire to retire early, we might fail to realize that some things that we have normalized are more damaging than rewarding. It's okay to take a break once in a while. When you are sick, use your sick days. There is no need for you to be brave through work when you are not physically well. Use your vacation days to recharge so that when you come back, you are at your maximum potential. Take a break from technology. I tried this briefly, and I was amazed by how much better it made me feel. I was one of those people who were convinced that I could not exist without my social media. But one day, I decided to delete all the social media applications on my phone. That break from technology allowed me to connect both with myself and with the people around me. It allowed me to appreciate where I was and what I had rather than wasting my time comparing myself to people on the internet. I felt more accomplished and able to adequately appreciate what I had achieved. Get enough sleep. Again, we need to move away from glamorizing not having sufficient sleep. For some reason, those who sleep less hours are viewed as hardworking people. Sleeping is considered a waste of precious time. A lot of good things happen to our bodies when we are sleeping, and having enough sleep is never a bad idea. Ensure that you create a vibe that allows you to get the sufficient and good quality sleep. Keep the benefits of sleeping naked in mind. Can you fully recover from extreme burnout? Yes, you can. When you are in the pit of the burnout, you might feel like it is impossible to recover and get back to the best version of yourself. However, you can recover depending on the intensity of the burnout and how long you have been pushing yourself. But in some case, it might take longer than others for one to recover. But when you're kind to yourself and surround yourself with supportive people, you surely can. So while you recover, it is not an ideal to push yourself until the breaking point. If we start the new year, it is important for us to constantly remind ourselves that we are doing great and we do not have to be too hard on ourselves. If you haven't started already, consider journaling as a way to keep track of all the things that you are grateful for and the things that you have accomplished, especially when you thought you could not. Also, what I want to talk about is goal setting because often we look at a goal and we look at the end goal and we look at it as so daunting and believe it's something that we just can't achieve. Well, I remember a story that I heard, and a child went out with his grandfather to plant, and the child looked at the end of the row and he says, I can't do that. It's too much. The grandfather said to him, turn around, put your back to the end, and therefore start looking at everything that you've achieved along the way. Therefore, what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for success because you're seeing yourself achieving that success. Now, I have a challenge called Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis so that you can realize your dreams in many steps. And the benefits are you get progress towards your goals, you increase your self esteem, you improve your self image, you have a positive mindset, and you gain more confidence and motivation, while at the same time you lower your anxiety and stress. One thing I know for sure is that my success didn't develop overnight. I had to overcome many toxic influences that held me back. I did it, and so can you. No one says that you have to do things the, the same way everyone else does. It's okay to be different. However, there are certain tried and tested success methods in mindset practices that I will share with you that will not only support you on the path to self realization, but keep you on it. All you need to do is invest a few minutes each day to prioritize yourself and take small steps towards your goals. Reach personal success on a daily basis and realize your dreams in many steps is a user driven, self paced app experience that's powered by applicable neuroscience, positive psychology, and human connection. It comes with personal coaching and a supportive community of people ready to overcome negative self talk, grow their self esteem, and inspire each other. Everyone starts with a week long program at the same time. It's designed to be easy to follow and instantly beneficial by supporting the consistent application of small actions to change the way you think and act. So, what you need to do is go to personal success on a daily basis /join the 7 day challenge. And I look forward to seeing you be a part of this challenge and take the opportunity to set goals that are achievable and find success along the way.